It's just a simple barometer. If you're finding identity through what you're doing, it's backwards. You find identity through who you've become and how he sees you through his son. Period. If you find identity through your gifting, your calling, it's very dangerous. You find identity through what he accomplished, who he is in you. That's what will guard and protect your heart all the days of your life. You find your identity in him. He says you're holy, blameless, and above reproach in his sight. Guess what the easiest thing to do in the morning is then? Wake up and be that. Don't wake up and try to do that. Wake up and be that. And guess what that being will translate into? Expression. Isn't that awesome? The Bible says if I present myself as a member unto righteousness, it will produce his fruit to holiness. All of a sudden I'm expressing holiness without trying to be holy.
Amen.
All of a sudden this communion is doing something in my heart and rekindling things and restoring things that were lost through sin and self-consciousness and human nature. And all of a sudden this spirit-led life is something's awesome inside. Yeah? Just communing, and all of a sudden there's things restored, like just a true sense of diligence and sincerity. Oh my goodness. These things got lost through the fall of man. And every man on the earth was all about himself. Jesus said, you got to die to that. You got to deny that. That's the lie. So the biggest lie on the earth isn't all the stuff we focus on. Like, I know it sounds like, watch, I don't have all the answers on this, but I know this is true. It's the biggest problem on the planet isn't politics. It's not racial conflict. It's not terrorism. The biggest problem on the earth is that every day men wake up and live for themselves when they're made for his image. And a bigger tragedy is men go to church and do the same. And think church attendance is what makes the difference. But here's the deal. You could fill every church seat in every church on Sunday, and the world's not going to change. But if the people become love, something has to change. Going to church will not change the world. Becoming more like him has to. So maybe the reason we go to church is to be her.